What's up, everybody? Matt back here again. Today we're going to be covering proper doffing of personal protective equipment. So this one's for the MFRs who may not have had the specific MFR training for the personal protective equipment during COVID. So we're going to go over how to properly and safely take off your contaminated PPE after a call. So for this, we're going to need our gloves. We need some hand sanitizer, our mask, our N95 mask. I'm going to be using a surgical mask for this. We're going to have our gown, and we're going to have a face shield. So before we get started, on your way to the call, some of these face shields have protective plastic coatings over them, so you want to peel these off. Sometimes they'll be on both sides, so take the time and do that before you get all your gear on, because it's impossible to pick off this plastic film once you have your gloves on. So get all your stuff ready. And not too picky on how we go about getting everything put on. The easiest and simplest way that I found to put it on is we start with our gown after we give our hands a little sanitize. So I've already done that. I'm gonna get ready. We're just gonna put on our gown. So there's usually Velcro pieces or sticky tabs or sometimes strings that you can pre-tie or pre-connect on here. It's gonna go over your head. Your arms are going to go through. We're going to take off, for this style gown, it has a tab holding both the ties together. We're going to take that off. You're going to fold the gown around your back whilst taking the strings and tying it off to the side or to the front, whatever's more comfortable with you, whatever's going to keep it out of the way, as long as it's nice and snug and secure. Then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put on our face shield, like such. We're gonna put on our mask. And you can put the mask on first, face shield. Again, it doesn't really matter how we get dressed. What's important is that we safely take it off okay. I'm gonna put on my gloves. And for those of you with a bit longer arms or different style gowns, if you're having trouble with this covering your wrist, what you can do is fold the part of the wrist over on the gown and poke your thumb through the actual material and then put your glove on. This will prevent the gown from coming up. So you can see here I'm giving it a tug and it's not going anywhere. So we'll go ahead, we'll put our other glove on, and now we're ready to perform medical first response treatment. So we're going to simulate that the call has come to an end and it's time to take things off. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get a garbage can close to us, make sure we have our hand sanitizer close by, and we're going to follow these 6 simple steps. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're not going to take everything off really quickly. It's going to be a slow, methodical process. So we're going to start with our gloves because these are the most contaminated after a call. So you're going to take your gloves off like you normally would, using the thumb under technique so you're not touching your skin. Going to carefully peel back our other glove, and we're going to simply dispose of those in our garbage can. Next thing we're going to do is take off our gown. So we're going to slowly take the portion of our head or neck off. So I'm slightly tugging. I don't want to touch any of my skin. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this downwards so it doesn't get in contact with any of my exposed skin. So I'm going to fold that downwards. I'm going to start to take off my string on the side, and I'm going to continue folding it down over my shoulders, like so. And we're not going to Hulk this. We're going to take it off slowly. And what we're going to do is fold it over and dispose of it in the garbage can. Next step, we're going to take some hand sanitizer and perform some hand hygiene. So grab your sanitizer, give your hands a nice little clean. Then we're going to take off our face shield right into the garbage can. Next is our mask. So grab the ear loops off of our face into the garbage can. Simply follow that up with another squirt of hand sanitizer, and you're all done. Proceed with washing your hands like you normally would after the call as soon as you can get back to hot soapy water. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe. If you have any questions, please give me a shout.